Welcome to our in-depth technical analysis of Walmart's stock, trading under the symbol WMT on the NASDAQ. In this video, we'll break down the latest price action, key technical indicators, and what they might mean for investors. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, understanding these signals can help you make more informed decisions. Let's dive into the numbers and trends that have shaped WMT's performance over the last 3 months, and see where the stock might be headed next. As of December 21, 2025, Walmart stock is trading at $114.36. This price reflects the culmination of recent market activity and investor sentiment. It's important to note how this value sits relative to both recent highs and lows, as well as to key moving averages. By anchoring our analysis with the current price, we can better interpret the signals from various technical indicators and historical data. Let's see how this price compares to the broader context of WMT's recent trading history. Over the past 3 months, WMT has experienced a notable range in price movement. The 52-week high stands at $117.45, while the 52-week low is $79.81. In the last 64 trading days, the stock has generally trended upward, with some periods of consolidation and minor pullbacks. This historical context is crucial for understanding the current technical setup, as it highlights the resilience and volatility of the stock. Let's explore how these price swings set the stage for our technical analysis. Moving averages are foundational tools in technical analysis. For WMT, the 5-day SMA is at 115.41, while the 10-day SMA is 115.11. As we look further out, the 20-day SMA sits at 112.77, and the 50-day SMA is 107.45. These averages help smooth out price action and reveal underlying trends. When the current price is above these averages, it often signals bullish momentum. Let's see how WMT's price interacts with these key levels. Exponential moving averages give more weight to recent prices, making them more responsive to new information. For WMT, the 5-day EMA is 115.02, and the 10-day EMA is 114.62. The 20-day EMA is 112.68, and the 50-day EMA is 108.63. The current price hovering near these EMAs suggests a period of consolidation, with potential for a breakout if momentum shifts. Let's examine how these EMAs align with the simple moving averages and what that means for trend strength. Looking at longer-term averages, the 100-day SMA is 104.32, and the 200-day SMA is 99.18. These levels often act as strong support or resistance, reflecting the broader market's view of value. WMT's current price is well above both, indicating a sustained uptrend over the past several months. This alignment of short and long-term averages is a positive sign for bullish investors, suggesting that the upward momentum has been consistent. Volume is a key indicator of market participation. Over the last 64 trading days, WMT has seen significant trading activity, with a recent daily volume of over 50 million shares. The volume-weighted average price, VWAP, is at 64.42, which is well below the current price, indicating strong buying pressure over the period. High relative volume and a positive VWAP difference can signal institutional interest and potential for further gains. Bollinger Bands help visualize volatility and potential price extremes. For WMT, the upper band is at 120.04, the middle band at 112.77, and the lower band at 105.49. The current price is closer to the upper band, suggesting the stock is trading near the higher end of its recent range. The width of the bands, at 0.129, indicates moderate volatility. Watching how price interacts with these bands can help anticipate reversals or breakouts. The Moving Average Convergence Divergence, MACD, is a popular momentum indicator. For WMT, the MACD is 2.67, with a signal line at 2.83 and a histogram of minus 0.159. The negative histogram and momentum value of minus 0.466 suggest that bullish momentum is weakening, but the MACD remains in positive territory. This could indicate a pause or minor pullback before the next move. Monitoring MACD crossovers can provide early signals of trend changes. The RSI is a measure of overbought or oversold conditions. WMT's 14-day RSI is 59.86, while the 21-day RSI is 60.56. These values are just below the typical overbought threshold of 70, suggesting the stock is in a healthy uptrend but not yet overextended. RSI momentum is negative at minus 9.66, hinting at a possible slowdown. Keeping an eye on RSI levels can help identify potential reversal points. The stochastic oscillator provides insight into momentum and potential turning points. For WMT, the 14-day %K is 65.16 and %D is 74.63, while the 21-day %K is 87.86 and %D is 91.8. These elevated readings suggest the stock is approaching overbought territory, especially on longer timeframes. However, the 5-day values are much lower, indicating short-term consolidation. This divergence can signal an upcoming shift in momentum. Momentum indicators help gauge the speed of price changes. WMT's 10-day momentum is minus 0.75, while the 20-day momentum is 7.25. The 14-day rate of change, ROC, is 2.54, and the percentage rate of change, ROCP, is 0.025. These mixed signals suggest that while short-term momentum has slowed, the medium-term trend remains positive. Monitoring momentum can help anticipate acceleration or deceleration in price movement. Assessing trend strength is crucial for timing entries and exits. WMT's ADX, average directional index, is 27.33, indicating a moderately strong trend. The plus DI is 25.61, and the minus DI is 18.43, confirming that the current trend is upward. The Arun oscillator at 71.43 and Arun up at 84 further reinforce the bullish outlook. These indicators collectively suggest that the uptrend is intact, though not at its strongest. Volatility gives us a sense of risk and potential price swings. WMT's 30-day volatility is 1.65, with true volatility at 1.89. The average true range, ATR, over 14 days is 2.16, and the normalized ATR, NATR, is 1.89. These values indicate moderate volatility, which can be attractive for traders seeking movement but not excessive risk. Understanding volatility helps set realistic expectations for price targets and stop-loss levels. On-balance volume is a cumulative indicator that uses volume flow to predict price changes. WMT's OBV stands at over 1.26 billion, reflecting strong accumulation over the period. When OBV rises alongside price, it confirms the strength of the trend. A divergence between OBV and price can signal a potential reversal, so it's a key metric to watch for ongoing confirmation of bullish sentiment. The Money Flow Index combines price and volume to measure buying and selling pressure. WMT's 14-day MFI is 53.62, which is in the neutral zone. This suggests a balance between buyers and sellers, with no extreme conditions present. MFI values above 80 indicate overbought, while below 20 indicate oversold. Staying in the middle range supports the idea of a steady, sustainable trend. Pivot points help identify potential support and resistance. For WMT, the main pivot point is at 114.39, with resistance at 115.25 and support at 113.5. These levels are closely aligned with the current price, suggesting a tight trading range. Breakouts above resistance or breakdowns below support can trigger new trends, so these are important levels to monitor in the coming sessions. The parabolic SAR is a trend-following indicator that helps set trailing stop-losses. For WMT, the PSAR is at 117.39, which is above the current price. This placement suggests that the uptrend may be losing steam, and a reversal could be possible if the price fails to break higher. Traders often use PSAR in conjunction with other indicators to confirm trend direction and manage risk. Beta measures a stock's volatility relative to the market. WMT's 14-day beta is 0.998, indicating it moves almost in sync with the broader market. The 20-day correlation is 0.987, showing a very strong relationship with its benchmark. These metrics suggest that WMT's price action is closely tied to overall market trends, which can be useful for portfolio diversification and risk assessment. Risk and reward ratios help traders evaluate potential trades. WMT's risk-reward ratio is 0.292, indicating that the potential reward is relatively modest compared to the risk. This conservative ratio aligns with the stock's moderate volatility and steady uptrend. Understanding this balance is key for setting realistic expectations and managing position sizes. WMT's technical score stands at 56.34, with a trend quality index of 55.07. These scores reflect a moderately bullish technical setup, supported by strong moving averages and trend indicators. While not at extreme levels, these values suggest a healthy, sustainable uptrend that could continue if current conditions persist. It's important to monitor these scores for any significant changes. WMT's daily return is minus 0.409, indicating a slight pullback on the most recent trading day. However, the cumulative RSI over the period is 5,649.52, reflecting sustained buying interest. Monitoring daily returns alongside cumulative indicators can help distinguish between short-term noise and longer-term trends. Volume growth rate for WMT is 2.62, with volume acceleration at 1.27. These metrics indicate that trading activity is increasing, which often precedes significant price moves. High volume growth can attract more attention from traders and institutions, potentially fueling further momentum in the stock. Linear regression helps identify the underlying trend in price data. For WMT, the slope is 0.197, and the predicted price is 112.63, with a deviation of 1.73. The R-squared value is 0.534, indicating a moderate fit. These statistics suggest that the uptrend is steady but not overly aggressive, and the price is tracking close to the regression line. Support and resistance levels are critical for planning trades. WMT's support is at 113.5, while resistance is at 115.25. These zones have been tested multiple times in recent sessions, making them significant reference points. A decisive move beyond these levels could set the stage for the next trend, so traders should watch for volume spikes or candlestick patterns near these areas. The Williams %R is at minus 46.4, and the Commodity Channel Index, CCI, is 38.34. Both indicators are in neutral territory, suggesting that WMT is neither overbought nor oversold. These readings support the idea of a stable trend with room for further movement in either direction, depending on upcoming market catalysts. The ultimate oscillator is at 56.7, and the Shand Momentum Oscillator, CMO, is 19.71. Both indicators are above the midpoint, reinforcing the bullish bias in WMT's technical setup. These oscillators combine multiple timeframes to provide a more comprehensive view of momentum, which is currently positive but not extreme. The Arun up is at 84, while the Arun down is just 4. This strong disparity indicates that WMT has recently hit new highs, with very few new lows. The Arun oscillator at 71.43 further confirms the dominance of bullish momentum. These readings suggest that the uptrend is well established and likely to persist unless a significant reversal occurs. Bringing together all the indicators, WMT is currently in a strong uptrend, supported by positive moving averages, moderate volatility, and healthy volume. While some momentum indicators hint at a possible pause or minor pullback, the overall technical picture remains bullish. Key levels to watch include support at 113.5 and resistance at 115.25. Staying alert to changes in volume, volatility, and momentum will be crucial for navigating the next phase of WMT's price action. In conclusion, Walmart stock presents a compelling technical setup for investors and traders alike. The alignment of moving averages, strong trend indicators, and balanced momentum suggest that the uptrend could continue, provided market conditions remain favorable. As always, it's important to combine technical analysis with broader market awareness and sound risk management. Stay tuned for further updates as new data emerges, and continue to monitor these key indicators for actionable signals.